We begin with the news that Kevin Durant is dead. Well, he's not dead yet, but he's 30 and he just tore his Achilles tendon, which is basically a death sentence. But first, a word from our sponsor. If this were back in the day, Red Auerbach would have already had Katie drug out back and shot. That's how they treated players back then, like racehorses. Just ask John Havlicek. He was forced to eat nothing but hay and sugar cubes his entire career. At 30 years of age, Kevin Durant with a torn Achilles is basically on death row. Just ask Twitter, who is the foremost authority on when players should or should not be paid more money on their next contract. Spoiler alert, the answer is always not to pay them. It's like a seedy insurance company. Yes, if Twitter had their way, sports contracts would pay out like great benefit from the Rainmaker. The answer is always no. Players don't win titles after 30. Michael Jordan didn't win his first 2 titles after 30, just the 4 that came after that. Which, I mean, everybody knows those don't really count, because if they did count, that would mean Michael Jordan has more titles than the self-proclaimed best basketball player of all time, LeBron James, and we know that's not true. Anything that contradicts the statement that LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time is a lie. A patently false, blatant, absolutely on its face, bold-faced lie.
I don't like to hear the fans cheering.
I'm surprised by that, and the players are telling him not to be doing that.
No question.
This is really off-brand for Canada. I was led to believe that Canadians were nice, polite people with empathy, not drunken, reckless sports heathens like everybody else. Rest in peace, Canadian politeness. You had a good run. Canada, walking around like you're so superior. Where do you get off? Wait, nothing is more Canadian than apologizing. And this sets up the ultimate apology. Canada's not that important, so being called out for not being polite at a sporting event is basically a national emergency. I expect Justin Trudeau to be at a podium publicly apologizing for something he had nothing to do with any moment now.